back. All right, moralgamer here. And Cartoon Network, Punchtime Explosion. This game tries to relive the glory days of when Cartoon Network was really good. When they had a lot of the cool ones like Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, Powerpuff Girls, Samurai Jack. When they had a lot of variety of shows that actually had a level of intelligence to them. Is this one going to work? Is this one that's going to be fine? Let's take a look. Now, while I wasn't a kid when Cartoon Network started, I did enjoy a lot of the shows. I mean, this represents a lot of the shows I loved. I mean, you've got Dexter's Laboratory, which I know I didn't like that one too much, but still had its charm. Powerpuff Girls I watched all the time. You had Samurai Jack, was really cool. You even had Codename Kids Next Door and Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. Those are some pretty sweet titles. Loved them. But then on top of that, they throw some of the newer ones. Like you had Flapjack, you had, oh gosh, what's that one? Chowder. They threw these guys in there and said, okay, let's do a game out of this one. They even throw Johnny Bravo, which I never cared for nor tried to watch, but hey, he's in there. So the premise of the game is that something disrupted the Cartoon Network, and all of a sudden, all the shows are being thrown together in one brawl. And Ben 10 is the first responder, in that Ben 10 is first character you play as. And so he has to go through and fight dark versions of some of the characters to get them on his side, which means that you unlock them as playable characters for story mode. Easy enough, right? That's where the game gets hit or miss, because it's now the mechanics of it that I have some questions about. Now, if you're looking Smash Brothers N64, that's what you're looking at here. Early Smash Brothers, it's like they just took the framework and said, pshing, there you go. Got yourself a game, guys. Come on. Smash Brothers N64, right? No, come on. You'd think they'd do something better. So, as always, you got your attacks, which if you press and hold your regular attack button, you can do a smash move, right? Well, the charging on smash moves is so long that you hardly have an opportunity to use it, and unless you can like predict what's going to happen with enemies in this mode, you're probably just going to spend most of the time using your special moves instead of. And each character has a decent array of special moves. Question is, which character are you playing as, and are you really willing to put the time to learn them? Now, personally, I just found that the Ben 10 characters were a bit overpowered. They just had nice movesets, in that I had no reason to play as anyone else except for Ben 10, Alien Force Ben 10 that is, or Kevin 11. Even classic Ben 10 was better than everyone else. And so the characters themselves don't have great movesets. The Ben 10 characters are just overpowered. With the exception of Amphibian. It's kind of a weird move by Alien Force Ben 10. I mean, it's a down attack and he kind of like, I think it's supposed to be like Pikachu's Thunder Drop, but it's not exactly, so I don't know what it is. I found Alien Force Ben 10's down attack to be a little bit less useful. Meanwhile, though, Kevin 11 uses a Titanite drop. He uses a Titanite like spin, and he also uses like I want to say a Titanite shield, but he does this thing where as an Osmosian he flashes, and it's kind of neat. So those characters are overpowered, but then I did play as Grim a little bit, who's nice, and he's got some nice things to do crowd management. But other than that, though, the rest of the characters just had subpar movesets. I found that it was frustrating trying to go through story and actually beat it. The only characters I found a really good use set in story was the Powerpuff Girls, because when they have you doing platforming, Powerpuff Girls and zoom around a little bit. And so when they're zooming around, hey, I can use that. I can make that work. It was frustrating because what should have been a game with some evenly matched characters had no balancing. All the effort was put in Ben 10 to make Ben 10 cool, and Ben 10 is cool. I have to admit that. But you think the Cartoon Network would have put more into it, made it much better. So, c'est la vie, right? The levels are varied. And you go to the city of Townsville, or future Townsville if you're talking Samurai Jack. And yes, there is that whole theory arc thing, so I'm running with that one. You go to the Null Void Zone, you go to every single character has their own little areas. Even Flapjack, who I don't even know what the heck a flapjack is, guys. What the heck is this cartoon? This is kind of what happened to Camp Laszlo. Camp Laszlo was really stupid, but still entertaining enough to watch. What happened to Totally Spies? All right, we did Totally Spies, Totally Party a while back. They should have thrown the Totally Spies gals in there. They would have made an excellent addition to this game. Or the kids from Code Lyoko. Those would have been some awesome areas to play in, but maybe they'll have to save it for the sequel. And it sounds like there may be a sequel to this game. I don't know. Kind of hope not if it's this bad. Any rate, though. So the game itself, it does capture some of the feel of the Cartoon Network areas, but what it fails to do is it fails to present a compelling reason to keep going through the story mode. So you figure, hey, let's play some battle mode. Battle mode breaks down even further. All right? Think about playing Super Smash Bros. Think about any fighting game. I don't count these Smash ones as like a fighting game, but just think about fighting games in general, because this is how it works, okay? Every time a match is over, what if the game kicks you back to the main menu and you have to reselect versus mode, and you have to reselect your characters, second player has to rejoin, and you have to reset up everything. It doesn't just carry over. Really, guys? That's you think this is gonna work? You think dropping us outside the game into the selection menu is the best way to handle it? That means it takes me an extra 90 seconds to get back into the game and playing with my friends. Meanwhile, if I'm playing even, oh gosh, Smash Brothers Brawl, right? Or Melee, or even PlayStation All-Stars, all of them. What is the standard for those games? Well, the match is over, so we drop you into the character select screen. We leave everything set up the way it was before, but we drop you into character select screen so you can select your character and get moving. Because we know you want to play. Why didn't you do that, Cartoon Network? Why? Oh, that's so frustrating. Right game for you. Shovel of shame. Cartoon Network, go in your corner. You deserve a shovel of shame. Stay in your corner until you've learned your lesson. This game is not compelling. It's not balanced. It doesn't even have online play, which is standard in 2011 when it came out. It doesn't do anything right, except for Ben 10. The rest of it is just crap, guys. You really need to, when you figure this out, balance your characters, number one. Number two, include more people's favorite characters. Number three, if you're gonna have super moves, by the way, they got the super meter thing, which is lame sauce. Make sure those super moves are useful for everyone. Everyone needs to have a super move that's useful. Compelling story mode, and you know what? Captain Planet, spoiler alert, Captain Planet is the last guy you unlock. The last guy you unlock. And what you guys do is you give us Captain Planet, and he sucks. The world's greatest hero sucks. You don't give us, as your final unlock, a character who is barely controllable. Whose his rising attack is water. His wind attack is he just breathes on them with I guess Irish Spring, because he's not pollution, so he doesn't have bad breath, right? His whole moveset is just lame, and they just totally nerfed Captain Planet. What could have been a great character is now a lame character, and that's what they did with all these. They all end up being lame characters. I don't like it. I don't care for it. I think you really should. No, I didn't say you could move. Stay in your corner, Cartoon Network. Next time, make sure you think this through, because this game right here, this is crap. This could have been good. This could have been a lot better. This is crap. Moral Gamer here. I'm thoroughly disappointed. Game-wise, no. If you want to talk the morals about it, it's a bad game already, so I don't really think you're going to play it with your kids, but suppose you want to torture your kids with this one, right? You've got sorcery, undead, necromancy, stuff like that, a la Billy and Mandy. You've got aliens, a la Ben 10. You've got weapon combat a la Samurai Jack, superpowers a la Powerpuff Girls, mad, wicked, genius scientist gone wrong a la Codename Kid Next Door, and of course, Dexter's Laboratory. I mean, anything you'd find on Cartoon Network that you might find objectionable possibly is represented here in some way. So if you have issues with any of that, you obviously would not want your kids to play this. It's all done in a very cartoony way. In fact, I think this even got an E10 rating. I know it's not judged as harshly because it's all Cartoon Network stuff as Smash Brothers, but still, it's there. Have any of you played this game? I want to hear from you in the comments below. And you know what? I want to hear from you about Cartoon Network. They go in the right direction? They gone downhill? What do you think? moralgamer, moralgamer.com. Like, subscribe, comment, share. Gameplay channel, review channels, links below on YouTube. And hey, up there, if you're watching, we got our little event schedule there. Check that. You can see what's coming up later on our website. So hey, we'll catch you next time, hopefully with a better game. Stay in the corner, Cartoon Network!
Our heroes had the fire. They had the heart. They had fought on Earth. And they had fought on water. And with their powers combined, well, something should have happened. But it didn't. Hey, who just broke wind? Oh, man! Don't tell me that shiny dude is in here. Yep,
Your
he
powers
is.
combined, I am Captain Planet! Captain Planet!